So it's very possible they are pushing it out to March to get more evidence. However, the counterpoint to this is that the charges against him are a slam dunk with the evidence they have.
And then that's the counterpoint to my counterpoint, because it's like you said, okay, who's gonna defend him? Yeah. No one. But why wouldn't they defend him? Because, bro, do I have to bring out the clips? No. I gotta bring out the clips. No. Yo, I'm not even wasting no time. Y'all wanted, y'all and me and everybody wanted the reason that this full court date potentially got pushed back, or not, it did get pushed back, but potentially why the reason was, and Legal Mindset will be the board to provide it for us. So, let's get right into it. Y'all already know what it is. All right, y'all. Legal Mindset, shout out. Johnny Somali, trial date moved. Here's why. We gonna see what it is. Like I said, man, I'm trying to see like if there's any reasons or any obviously, you know, Legal Mindset being a lawyer in the case. Is there any legal Johns that like, is there any like formulations or stuff going on to see why this John got pushed back? I mean, obviously, with hindsight, it got pushed back. Nothing we can do about it now. And obviously, we went over that in the last couple of vids. Yes. But yeah, let's see what Mr. Esquire thinks is the reason why.
So let's go through some of the facts here, because there's going to be a lot of misinformation on this, and I want to clear all this up.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of other channels, and guys, I do want to be very clear.
Nobody said where you put.
There are a lot of other channels that are providing misinformation and even dangerous misinformation.
Wow.
So please be very, very careful with the stuff you consume and watch. People will forward me stuff and they'll say, oh, look, these are statements by Johnny or Gino that they're making, and they're from old videos that people are.
Them statements from yesterday's John. Them statements was real, though. Them statements was real, though.
Now, I'm honest with you guys. Sometimes I do review old video, but I say, hey, it's an old video.
Yeah.
And I'm reviewing it for the sake of legal analysis, for the sake of determining whether or not crimes were committed, potentially one way or another. But, you know, people are like, oh, look, you know, Gino's turning on Johnny. And they send me clips, and it's from a video that's from, you know, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Right, so be very careful with misinformation.
Right.
And word, and even to like, yo, for the Bulls, because I don't know why some heads really not trusting a Legal Mindset on the junk. Clearly, I'm gonna say my opinion, he the number one bull in the case. We've been saying that, but I'm gonna even simplify that down to basically put that in basis. Yo, ever since Gino got 1v5, he is not on Johnny's side no more. I'm just gonna put it down for y'all. Ever since he got jumped and the girl was stomping on him, he's done. He left. He went back home.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yeah, he ain't nah.
But that said, with this, the facts are we right now have the same charges, which for now, and the keyword is here, Andrew. For now, the only charges we have against him are two things: obstruction of business and violation of the Minor Crimes Act.
Yes.
Okay?
The minor offenses.
Everything else is not at trial yet for now. So that's all we have. We have the same court and courtroom for now. Now, I think that they may, and I don't want to spoil anything, but the particular courtroom he's in is not very big, and I think there may be more people attending than they expect, so they might want to move him up to the big courtroom. But that said...
Yo, they going to put him in, like, you know, the little public, the civil John. Meanwhile, we going to have a stadium of Bulls trying to pull up. Like, never, bro. Nah, that's actually kind of funny. I'm not going to lie.
He's still in the same courtroom for now, under the jurisdiction of, like we talked about last stream, 102. We talked about the Western District. He's under the jurisdiction of the Western District. Same prosecutor for now. Same judge for now. Good. Now, this is going to change. So the prosecutor and judge are going to change. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes.
Never mind. I was about to say, he said the same, but if they gonna change it, I wonder why they gonna change it. You think it's because like the case is gonna become bigger, so they gotta get like more like we gotta get, you know, there's certain tiers of how this John go. And I don't know if that's unfortunate, because you know how there's some cases in like there's a state case, a federal case, yada yada. They said now we gotta up this boy. Now we need Saul Goodman out here. Now let me stop playing. But yeah, that's crazy.
So we're gonna pay attention to that. All right. So now we're going to get into the hypo section. Why did the judge change this? Because this is something the judge decided to do. It's not something that Ramsey said, not something the prosecutor wanted. It's something the judge decided to do. Now, the judge is privy to a lot of information. All right. So everything here is a hypothesis, but it is a hypothesis that is based on, I think, good information.
Okay.
And it's based on like reasonable, educated guesses. So this is a
So
That's what I.
let me clarify even more for the bulls. I really don't understand it. Get in the comments. This is Legal Mindset's opinion. And when we talk about this, John, get opinions and conjecture. This is our opinion on his opinion. So none of this, John, is stated in fact, as he just said.
Yeah.
The only things that are stated in fact is his court date got moved, and when his court date does appear, so far as we know, he's indicted on 2 separate charges. The rest of the charges that he got, they standing, but we don't know if they're gonna be covered or taken civilly actually into court as such as the two Johns we just mentioned. So again, all opinions.
Hypothesis that is based on educated guesses. It's based on talking to people with experience in the system, etc. So why would the judge move this? Well,
the chart is back. All right.
I want to make it clear. The issue is perhaps that this went too quickly through the stages of the criminal process. So what I think may have happened here is I think this may have jumped too quickly from stage 1 to stage 4. And typically, like I said, that stage 2 and 3 are each supposed to take 2 to 4 months.
Right. I remember saying that.
And that's the thing too, because I know this is something we severely mentioned. Like, yo, we want to keep obviously putting John out about Johnny so the South Korean government can be pressured. We say that a lot, but at the same time, on that factor, it's like, yo, if we rush him too fast, and this is what I'm trying to tell bulls, like, yo, as much as I want to see Ismail over here, Ismail in the cell, bro. Like, bro, if we force it, bro, they're not gonna be able to really charge him with all the Max Jones that he could potentially get, because they're not gonna be able to have the time to look into all these Jones. So heads gotta chill. Trust me, I'm with y'all, bro. They was like, the court day move, I'm sitting there. Like, you know what I mean?
Really?
Like, tough. But, hey, listen. They gives them more time to crack down. Tough. Ooh, let them cook.
A process that was supposed to take up to 6 to 8 months happened in less than a month. So both the police investigation and the prosecutors set this for trial in less than a month. And now they're reeling back and they're saying, okay, we're going to push it out again, which is very interesting because now it's looking more like a regular timeline. So if you look at this going down in November and then a trial in March, that looks more like a typical Korean investigation speed. Okay. Right? It's about 4 or 5 months of investigation.
Yeah, it's about, I think from now to March, it's like, well, I think it was like 3 months, 3.5 months. So yeah, if it clearly takes 2 to 4, then yeah, that would make sense. So I guess they literally said, the South Korean government was literally like, nah, bro, we finna handle this right. We got y'all, but we finna handle this right. I feel it. I feel it. That's good. That's good cap though.
It's more typical than 1 or 2 months. So this was going very, very fast, but there's a lot of things they could have realized when this was going very, very fast. And let's look at that. What could they realize? Well, first of all, they could have realized they could be evidentiary issues. So let's focus on this. So here's a theory. Once again, these are all theories. Now, they're theories based on conversations with Korean lawyers, people with knowledge in the Korean legal system, etc. But the theory number 1, the judge is aware of the issues regarding the evidence, witnesses, or investigation. So meaning they want more witnesses to come forward. They want more evidence. They need more investigation. So the process.
They want even more?
They want more. No, we want more. Just give us a little bit more. Just give us that push, please.
Again, this is a theory, but this makes this would make perfect sense to me. I mean, if y'all extending the date out, y'all push the date back, I could only assume y'all want to get more info about this. Not like y'all just shelving it because it's whatever. It's like, you know what I mean? This got to where it got. I would assume
this is a little bit more.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I can see that.
Process would normally take months, and it was expedited to move it to December 20th. So moving it to March 7th, will go back to a normal pace. So I'm kind of going to give you like a pro con. Like, this is why this theory.
Okay. Okay, yeah, basically what I was kind of saying a little bit earlier too. Like, they was basically telling them people like, yeah, we gonna do it the normal way, the normal speed. Like, we not even trying to go too crazy. Yeah, that also makes sense. I'm trying to think like, in what way could you play devil's advocate to this first theory? Like, what would you say like going against this? Like, maybe they are just disregarding it and pushing it on because it's not so important. I mean, South Korea did just have that thing with the martial law, so they probably is trying to focus on that, fix that job, which would make sense. But I mean, there's also that factor. I don't know. I'm just trying to see like what if you wanted to give Ismail some credit.
What do you mean?
I don't know who that is. Like, playing devil's advocate because he has been like, oh,
what?
You glazing? No, I'm not giving him no credit. I'm saying if you wanted to play devil's advocate against legal mindsets theory, if you're going in, technically you be going into defensive.
You mean Ramsey's followers?
Yeah, them. Yeah, if you'd want to play.
What can they say?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So that's why I say the only devil's advocate I could go is based on the thing with the South Korean government. Like, they just have to disregard it. Because there's no people in support of him not saying that this should have happened. Who are they? Let me know who they are. Crickets. Like, bro, that's really tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Theory could be legit. And then I'm going to argue against that theory. I'm going to give you a counterpoint. So it's very possible they are pushing it out to March to get more evidence. However, the counterpoint to this is that the charges against him are a slam dunk with the evidence they have. And
then that's the counterpoint to my counterpoint. Because it's like you said, okay, who's going to defend him? Yeah. No one. But why wouldn't they defend him? Because, bro, do I have to bring up the clips?
No.
I got to bring up the clips. Come on. Yeah. Bro, this is all you need to see to know. Like, that, like, legitimately. So, yeah, that would be a good counterpoint. It's like, okay, yeah, they pushing it off. But, like, bro, his charges are so concrete. Like, we have him doing everything that he's done on video. It's like, bro, y'all can't just handle this real quick. So, I mean, I feel that.
Since they have the clear video, they don't need a lot of witnesses or anything else. They just show the video, and it's like, yep, he's guilty, done.
Yeah.
So, this one, while it could be true, it's not necessarily bulletproof as a theory.
Fair.
Next, and this is the one that I think most of you guys are talking about, and a lot of people are talking about, adding charges.
So, theory: judge is aware of many other charges that may be added to the case.
Okay. They're aware.
Insanely fair.
So, of course, by delaying, you have more opportunity to add charges. So the judge is aware of many other charges that may be added to his case. March 2025 allows plenty of time to properly investigate or add other crimes to the trial docket. We know there's many other complaints against Ramsey, both victim complaints and third-party reports.
Many.
So that's kind of the difference we talked about last time. And I talked about one of the more nitpicky details is there is a difference in the seriousness with which a victim reports a crime and a third party reports a crime. If a victim reports a crime, they take it very seriously. If a third party reports a crime, they do not take that as seriously unless there's a lot of people reporting the crime.
I was about to say, but then wouldn't the devil's advocate to that be like, okay, so say there's not a lot of heads and you are technically a third party, but you for a fact saw what happened in a crime. Like, so like you'd be a witness, but you're not the victim of the crime. So like they just don't care. Like even if you 4K saw this, John. And even more to again, Ramsey's side of this, everything he's done is on vid. So if I'm showing this vid to you in your face and I know I was there on this current date, you telling me that it's just never. I couldn't see that. So yeah, that probably wouldn't work. I don't know.
Which could be the case.
Then again,
the counterpoint to adding charges is many of the things happened outside the Western District. So they're outside of the jurisdiction.
Western. Does he mean like a lot of the Jones on the streams happen like outside of South Korea? Because I would agree with that. A lot of clips of him is in Israel, is in Thailand, Thailand. I messed that up last time I said it, John. It's in Thailand. It's in obviously South Korea, Japan. Like, you know what I'm saying? So. And I feel that obviously you wouldn't count a crime that he did in Japan and South Korea. That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
But like, majority of these Jones is in South Korea. Like, bro, you not about to tell me Latte World and all that John was not in South Korea. That you're capping, bro. Even a clip we just saw yesterday with the John when Gino is on there and Moxie was in the van, bro. That John was in South Korea. Like, nah, bro, there's no way. We're not going for that.
The current court. So why would the judge in the Western District give a excuse my crassness, but why would they care about what happened in Jamshid, which is in the Eastern District? So, for example,
he means like in South, like, yo, basically he mean like, yo, he did the stuff in one town and he's getting charged in the other town. That's what. Now that, in my personal opinion, that doesn't matter. He still committed the crimes in this country, though. What are we talking about? Where, like, he would have you? Dang, that's what. See, that's what I was talking about earlier. Which sucks with the state job.
So you gotta do. Like, City A gotta bring up their charging the City
and
B
go to their court.
City C. Ooh,
that's so. I don't know. Hey, I don't know. As long as he get the charges, I just think like whoever he go to, he should be able to get charged. He done these Jones. We have proof.
If we're talking about the Lotte World incident,
what?
If we're talking about a lot of the other kind of back and forth with the Korean YouTubers and Johnny Somali, a lot of that happened in Jamshid in the Eastern District.
Okay.
So why would the Western District delay to add charges that would go in the Eastern District? It could be to counter the counter that they're thinking about the pizza incident. Now, the pizza incident was a different night, but it is fully within the power of the Western District Court to bring into the same case anything that falls within its jurisdiction, i.e. that happened in Hongdae. So if two things happen in Hongdae, even on different nights, which they did.
So the two things, like he said, happened on different. So he could still potentially get charged with the John from that we watched yesterday at the ABC Pizza with Moxie and Xena the Witch.
At that town.
Yeah, because it happened in the same spot. Oh yeah, he's done. He's cooked. He's cooked. Bro, the grape clips, he's cooked. Bro, how do you defend yourself from that? You literally can't.
But on different nights. They could bring that within the purview of the court. Theory 1 was evidence. Theory 2 is charges, and this is one of my the ones where I think it's very, very relevant is judge rotation. So this is something I learned about today, once again, from people who have a very deep knowledge of the Korean legal system. I am not a Korean lawyer, so I rely on other people, and this is something that was explained to me. So in Korea, judges and prosecutors are rotated. So they don't stay judges and prosecutors the entire time. So here's the thing. These charges were filed now, but there's a very good chance that if they started in December and they had an actual trial, there might be a new judge, because new judges and potentially prosecutors,
that's because of the rotation,
are coming in 2025.
But then my question to legal mindset there would be like, is this a good or a bad thing? Like, does he think the judge that's going to come in is going to be more lenient on Johnny, or no? Or do you think the judge is not going to be, is going to be disingenuous, not really going to care, not going to take this Jones serious?
Does he have all the knowledge?
Like, and is the judge knowledgeable about, he's not going, the judge, let's be honest here, the judge not going to be knowledgeable about Johnny, about Johnny and all the bulls or whatever, getting jumped with Hank and all. Like, he probably not going to know the lore like us bulls always on YouTube every day knowing the lore. Like, that's clear, but is the judge going to know, like, the main things, like, yo, these main charges that Johnny had, like, yo, these the Jones, is he going to take them Jones serious? That's the question, or he or she, whoever it is.
Maybe the judge is studying it now. I don't know. Maybe they're getting all the info now.
We could hope so.
So imagine you have a new judge and they come in and they're halfway through a trial. That's kind of a pain. But if you come in and this is something that you're dealing with from the start,
I didn't even think about
that. Different. So
like,
you're handling the entire case open to close. And that can be a good thing.
I didn't even know that could happen, actually.
That can be a good thing. By the way, this is obviously pretended South Korea. These are American.
Judge Judy?
Judge Judy over here. And the judge from
so
Providence.
Nice. Yeah, he's so nice.
Very nice guy.
Wait, wasn't he the guy during the COVID, John? I forgot who it was.
I don't know, but he's
looks
such a nice guy. He's a really nice, understandable judge.
What did he do? He looks so, like, I can't yap forever, but like, yo, I feel like he looked familiar. You know who he is?
No, I just seen a lot of his cases. How he let people off. He's always on Facebook and Instagram.
We'll see.
Okay. So the theory is, this is the kind of crazy.
Called this. This is what I was saying. If the judge doesn't care about the case, this is what I kept mentioning earlier. Like, this gotta be a theory up there, which this would be, this right here would legitimately actually be the worst case scenario, because then he's just gonna get deported and not get anything. If this happens, we're cooked. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
Crazy theory is that the judge wants out. So the judge might not want anything to do with this case. The judge may be like, you know what? Screw this case. I'm out. And he may have bumped it because of that. And my support for that is, would you want to deal with the Johnny Somali case as a judge? This mess?
No, absolutely not.
Now,
and
to counter, I don't know the judge's state of mind. This really relies on me.
Yeah, there's
like
a lot
looking into the judge's.
Yeah, actually, Mom made a good point there. There'll be a lot of pressure on you to really give him the hammer, even though like in the grand scheme of things, some of the jumps he did is just like him just being stupid and just being a nuisance. It doesn't mean he should be getting like these crazy clickbait years that everybody been seeing for the past like couple weeks. Man, that's tough. I really hope this doesn't happen, but I if this does, like I couldn't even be mad, bro. Well, obviously I could be mad, but like at the judge, it's like, dang, bro, probably don't even care.
State of mind. But to be honest, people kicking the can down the road is a story as old as time. So let's go to my prediction. Okay. So here's my prediction. This is a good thing because, number one, it gives time to investigate other crimes. We've put out there that there are potentially other crimes that he's committed.
I agree with the next one.
That he's potentially done quite a number of things which should be investigated and should be looked into. Number two, victims can come forward. So, for example, I told you guys victim statements are more powerful than a statement that's just coming from...
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Zena, Moxie, I'm gonna need y'all to lock in, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to lock in heftily with legal mindset, bro. Y'all got bro, we gotta get him cooked, bro. We gotta get Johnny cooked.
A third party. Third, it forces him into prison until mid to late 2025. Now, I've said this before. Johnny Salami is the one who's locked up.
Johnny Sashimi.
Because he's got to pay the money. He's got to stay there. He can't go anywhere. And everyone knows who he is. So he starts messing around. People are going to be on him. He cannot make his normal content. He can't work. He can't do anything. So it's effective prison. So honestly, if he gets a year in prison as a sentence, which is possible, he could get a year. And he's been already in Korea for almost a year with the trial, waiting for it to end.
That's like 2 years.
Well, then that's effectively 2 years. You've effectively doubled his sentence by keeping him in there. And then you throw him in the prison, and then you send him to the cabbages. So let's continue my prediction here. Remember, he must pay for himself. He cannot work. And food alone is in the thousands. Now, the only negative thing, because you know me, I am 100% objective. The only negative thing is that over time, the amount of public interest will drop.
On whose end? Because not on this one. We gonna see the downfall. And I saw, as soon as he pulled up this panel, I saw that at the bottom. I was like, oh, nah, it's over. Because I kept mentioning this. What do I say every time with these bulls? Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, bro, y'all just supporting him. If we don't cover this bull and everybody stops covering him, that means the pressure on the South Korean government to go crazy on him and actually give him charges. Again, we know them other crazy years is not realistic. But to give him charges at all, bro, they got to keep being pressured to do this, John. If nobody talk about him, okay, who cares about Johnny? Okay, so then who cares what happened to him? We don't care if you get consequences or not. Who cares about this bull? We on to the next, John. No, boy. Lord Jesus. No.
Lord Jesus.
Nah, not around here, bro. The public pressure not dropping on this side. We gonna be covering other bulls, but Johnny, you not escaping. No.
So YouTubers are not. I'm not going to cover this constantly for 4 months. I am going to cover other topics too. Now, I'm not going to let this go when it comes close to March. I'm going to spin this up again.
Absolutely. It'd be hilarious.
And I'm also going to cover this updates. But maybe I just have an update once a week. Maybe I have an update once every other week.
That's fair.
Maybe there's not that much. There will.
Shoot, it's gonna get to a point where that's the only amount of seeing Johnny that heads can handle.
I'm not even updates though. I guarantee
it's almost there for me, bro. It is.
Right?
We're gonna be the same way.
But there won't be updates every single day.
No,
of course not.
Because we're assuming also, at least I'm assuming during that time, he's not gonna be doing a lot of junk. He running out of cheese, and then like all them stupid junks he keep making on different social medias, then he gonna end up probably getting banned repeatedly. So he's not even gonna be able to put out stuff or do stuff that we can even see to cover. So who even knows? I ain't gonna lie. All I know is that he not getting away from this stuff.
Right.
Factual.
And part of that is that the YouTubers won't cover it as much and won't go as far. Some public pressure will drop. Whereas the 20th, it would have been very much in the forefront of everybody's mind. March will be a little bit in the back end. That's probably the only bad thing. Other than that, everything else is good. From a legal procedural standpoint, everything else is good.
W. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Legal Mindset, man. That was Johnny Somali, trial date move. Here's why. And honestly, I pretty much agree with a lot of Legal Mindset's like theories on the case.
Yeah.
And obviously the one with the judge is like the one that's most critical because obviously that happens and nothing gonna happen. So we hoping that doesn't happen. But overall, yeah, this guy Johnny Cook, bruh, like, and as much more stuff that he do that can be covered is only gonna keep the pressure on him, and that's what Johnny wants too, is the public pressure on his John to go down. Why do you think he was deleting all them VODs and clips and all them other Jones? You know what I'm saying? Trying to do them false privacy claims, copyright strike, other heads. Like, he's scared, bruh. He's scared. I'm not gonna cap. So yeah, we gonna keep the pressure on him throughout, you know, the things that he does. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if it's something crazy or not, well, more or less, some stuff will be covered more than others. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bruh.
So you come check us out.
How many times you gonna say he hate people?
Right, exactly.
Tough. But like, yeah, facts. Like when I said, come check us out. But we gonna slide over. Oh yeah, no. Subscribe to Legal Mindset.
Yes.
The video will be downstairs from both.
Andrew Esquire.
Facts, boy.
Esquire.
Now slide over to the end screen. I ain't gonna lie. Like this video up. Me and Mom very much appreciate that. 4K up, 4K down. I ain't gonna lie. 4K coming up soon. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Happy holidays, everyone, too.
Yes.
December's hefty,
I
bro.
got on my holiday mindset.
Spending with your fam.
Thank you for commenting. Happy holidays, and please continue.
Tough. I ain't gonna lie.
And thank you for supporting and watching and commenting.
And then
don't forget to turn on the post notification bell,
so that every time Mom and Trill post on the page, that boy be fresh up in your feed. And I ain't gonna lie, gangster, I'm going to be watching to see if you're watching the whole videos. But other than that, we're gonna catch y'all when we cover the next bozo. Peace, gangster.